Look, I know what you're thinking. Another video about a minivan? But before you click away to watch a supercar review or a how-to on off-roading, I need to tell you something that most car reviewers are too polite to say. The 2026 Toyota Sienna is a total lie. Toyota wants you to believe this is a stylish, SUV-inspired adventure machine, but it's not. It's a 245 horsepower living room on wheels that prioritizes juice box storage over 0 to 60 times. But here is the catch. After living with this thing, I realized that the lie is exactly why this might be the most brilliant vehicle on sale today. While everyone else is fighting for the coolest looking SUV that barely fits a stroller, the Sienna is over here playing 4D chess with your daily life. Today, we're going to look past the marketing fluff and talk about the weird, the amazing, and the slightly frustrating things that actually matter when you're 400 miles into a road trip. The first thing we have to address is the elephant in the room, or rather the lack of a gas-guzzling elephant. This is a hybrid-only platform. In 2026, where gas prices feel like a monthly mortgage payment, getting 36 mpg in a vehicle that can literally haul a small village is a cheat code. Think about that for a second. You have 500 pounds of towing capacity and enough space to fit a 4x8 sheet of plywood, yet you're getting better gas mileage than most compact sedans from 10 years ago. It's not fast by any stretch of the imagination. Merging onto the highway involves a lot of engine drone from that 2.5-liter four-cylinder, but the trade-off is that you're stopping for gas half as often as the guy in the Tahoe next to you. And honestly, in the real world, the Sport Mode button on this dashboard is the funniest joke Toyota has ever told. It doesn't make it a race car, it just makes the CVT scream a little louder.
Now, let's step inside, because this is where the Sienna either wins your heart or breaks it. The bridge console in the front is a polarizing piece of architecture. It makes the cockpit feel like a command center, but it also sacrifices that open, airy walkthrough feel that old-school vans had. However, look at the second row. We're talking about the super long slide seats. If you get the limited or platinum trim, you have Ottomans in a minivan. You can slide these seats so far back that your passengers will feel like they're flying first class to Tokyo. But here is the unique frustration. The second row seats are not removable. If you're used to the Chrysler Stow and Go where the seats vanish into the floor, you're out of luck here. You have to decide. Do you want the most comfortable seats in the industry, or do you want a flat cargo floor? Toyota bet on comfort, and for most families, that's the right call. Beyond the obvious stuff like the new 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and the wireless Apple CarPlay, there are features here that actually solve parent problems. Take the Driver Easy Speak system. It uses the car's built-in microphone to broadcast your voice to the speakers in the back. No more screaming at the kids in the third row to stop poking each other. You can deliver your parental ultimatums with the clarity of a stadium announcer. Then there's the 1500-watt power inverter. This isn't just for charging a laptop. You can literally run a coffee maker or a slow cooker off this thing. I've seen people use these to power their entire campsite. And let's not forget the available fridge box and the built-in vacuum. Yes, a vacuum. It sounds like a gimmick until someone spills a bag of Cheerios at a rest stop in the middle of Nebraska, and suddenly that little hose in the trunk makes you feel like a genius for buying this car. Safety in 2026 has become a given with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, but the way it handles is what stays with you. It's built on the TNGA-K platform, which is a fancy way of saying it doesn't handle like a boat. It's surprisingly planted, and the all-wheel drive system? It's purely electric. There's no heavy drive shaft running to the back. There's just a dedicated electric motor on the rear axle. This means it kicks in instantly when it senses slip without the fuel economy penalty of a traditional AWD system. It's the silent guardian for those of us living in the snow belt. It's not an off-roader, but if you're navigating a slushy school pickup line, it's exactly what you need. So, is the 2026 Toyota Sienna perfect? No, the engine can be noisy when you're pushing it. The camera resolution on the 360 view is still a bit 2015 quality, and the infotainment can sometimes feel a bit cluttered. But here's the reality. Every SUV is trying to be a minivan in disguise, while the Sienna is proud of what it is. It's an efficiency monster that treats your family like royalty. People buy SUVs because they're afraid of the van stigma. But once you use those hands-free, kick-open sliding doors while holding 2 bags of groceries and a screaming toddler, you realize that cool is overrated. Easy is the new cool. The Sienna isn't a car, it's a life upgrade. If you can handle the dad-mobile jokes at the office, you'll be the one laughing all the way to the bank every time you skip the gas station.